Welcome everyone back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Code Geass R2 episodes 9 and 10. Mm-hmm. What happened last time?
Last time, 1 million zeros were able to escape, and I don't really know where we're gonna go from here because everyone left. So there's a completely open possibilities for anything, and I'm excited to see what happens.
Leave a like and subscribe. Let's get right into it. Check out Patreon.
Chinese Federation, an alliance of nations boasting the largest population on the planet. But the truth is, it can be called a doddering old man. Symbol of this alliance is the Empress. The ruling class, which controls society from within her shadow, has grown exceedingly tyrannical, while poverty and stagnation have sapped the life from the nation's people. The High Eunuchs, the most powerful men at the time, lent the Japanese people the man-made island of Horai, built for tidal power generation off the Jiangsu province on the coast of the Yellow Sea. Even though this arrangement was worked out well in advance, all the political implications of the deal will not become apparent until a later time.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool, tidal power generation.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
And Lelouch is not gonna be at school anymore, so I wonder what everyone's gonna think about that.
That's true.
I didn't really think about that before, because all the other times he was able to like make up some kind of excuses, or like people's minds got like erased, and
people
they,
are keeping close watch, and he's leaving the country. Definitely gonna be interesting.
Mm-hmm. I like the way he rides that horse. It just looks like the most like unpleasant horse riding experience. His knees are completely locked. He's just like
and he's sitting the whole time. He's not like standing up, kind of.
No, he's galloping. Like standing up, but his knees are locked. So he's just getting like thrown around.
Oh.
I guess I shouldn't read that.
I guess.
What? They're here already? Something's got to be going on behind the scenes for India to be giving us this much cooperation.
Getting like a bunch of stuff.
Considering the place is Nowheresville.
Ooh.
Come on!
We finished picking out staff leader candidates.
That would have been freaking terrifying, bringing your kids to like the second safe zone after everyone got murdered at the first one. And this one, you know, purposefully an incident is going to happen that will possibly, like, it's not just like, oh, we'll go there and do nothing and maybe they'll murder us. It's like, we're gonna go there and we're gonna actively do something that would cause them to want to murder us.
He acts on his own, like what he did with Sayako.
On the contrary, he's easy to read.
Huh?
In that man's mind, he's trying to turn Zero into a symbol for God. Going from there, you can guess what actions he'll take. Besides, he has a useful talent for manipulating information.
All right.
He just has that couch outside.
You're installing the Gawain system onto the Ikaruga, aren't you?
I used the same on Xingke too. The Gawain's main body was so damaged when we salvaged it from the sea.
And what about the unit that sank with it?
The one being called the Night Giga Fortress?
The Night Giga Fortress.
You seriously want to take down the Chinese Federation's capital?
In such a way that we won't be viewed as invader. If we overthrow Luoyang, we
I feel like that's going to be hard to do.
For defeating Britannia.
He seems to be okay now. I don't know what was happening with him at that time.
What is it?
What?
Remember we almost took refrain?
Yeah.
Tell me something, Lelouch. Why did you come back to us?
Colin, when this is over, will you then return with me to Ashford? Cause I'm
Tabasco?
How long have you been there?
It needs Tabasco, but all we have is hot sesame oil. What should I do?
I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't either.
You're in trouble!
Huh?
What?
It's just super awkward.
Marriage.
Yes. I received an invitation to the wedding through the Sumeragi conglomerate.
Groom is to be the first prince of Britannia.
That one they call Odysseus.
It's too soon
The
to
first
activate
prince
the
is like
planning
40.
What do we do under the circumstance?
The worst possible situation. And I was going to move in and grab the Empress before they had a chance to. I never imagined a mediocre man could act so quickly.
Oh, why worry about it? It's not as if we're involved with Britannia anymore.
What?
We've been kicked out. Have you forgotten?
Everything's totally fine.
Possibility that the Chinese Federation might attack us.
What then? The Black Knights are wrapped up and given as a wedding present?
Actually, that's an apt way to put it.
You're sure developing a useless ability there.
We're in big trouble here. We're in no position to sit around and make jokes.
Who cares? Wait, why are we lollygagging?
The one behind this.
Yes, there's another person. The one who overnight made this fiendish move in order to reverse their embittered relationship with the Chinese Federation.
Schneisel.
They would dare barter away the Empress to the Britannians?
If the first Prince of Britannia marries the Empress of China, everyone is fucked.
Yeah.
Did the Empress willingly consent to this marriage?
That's what she's like 12 years old, so...
I think she's younger than that.
Enjoy ourselves.
Suzaku, look, I found it. This is that charred newt stuff you told me about, isn't it? So,
Charred newt?
that's a decoration made out of food. Decoration?
It's like...
Didn't I see you eat a bird like this earlier in the reception? Do you mean the Chinese phoenix?
Oh, that's what it was, huh? I thought it was meat, but it was really carrot. Huh?
Is this made out of potato?
Just all kinds of really elaborate dishes.
Processing your emails here in the reception hall?
No, I'm memorizing something.
Oh, that's a diary?
Well, then you're recording, not memorizing.
Lloyd, I have a serious question to ask you. Am I still your fiancé or not?
We didn't call it off, did we?
This is a rare picture.
Occasionally, Suzaku gets angry with me and says that I ought to behave like a betrothed man. And this young woman right here is the issue.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name's Millie Ash.
She stole the dress from the, from the other girl, yeah.
Allow me to introduce Earl Canon Maldini, Prince Schnizel's aide-de-camp.
Public and private.
Huh?
I'm kidding. It so happens the prince has a preference for unusual things, which includes myself.
So you aren't kidding?
Can't be. Nina.
My, I never thought my younger brother would keep the company of just one particular woman.
Who is that girl?
So sad.
Suzaku, I trust everyone at school is doing well?
Yep. You see?
Hi there. Huh? Millie, it's you.
Nice little school reunion going on at this wedding.
He'll then grant the High Eunuchs titles of Britannian nobility.
Nobility? They would sell off their country for that?
And our people? Death to the High Eunuchs! We gotta stop this wedding, even if it means putting
They've just let their country fall into disrepair. Like, everyone's like dying and stuff. And then they're like, well, we probably can't stand up to Britannia. They're just getting more powerful by the day.
If you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah, we'll just get the most that we can out of it and fuck everyone else.
Yep.
And our people?
They're literally selling out the country.
We gotta stop this wedding.
They're literally selling out the Empress, which is like the heart of the country.
Yeah.
But Your Majesty, this man broke the law by trying to save the life of an inmate.
Yes, but I get brought medicine when I'm sick, and the person who brings it isn't punished.
There's no comparing that prisoner with you, Your Majesty.
Don't argue. The banquet will be started.
If he's taken to face the law, he'll be executed.
But that's wrong. That's wrong. He was doing something good, so he shouldn't die because of it.
You shouldn't die because of it.
See,
wait, I just want to hear that.
But that's wrong. That's wrong. He was doing something good, so he shouldn't die because of it.
Well, you see.
Officer school?
Yes, that's how I'll use the life that you spared. I wish to protect you in any way I can.
I would like to go too. To the outside.
Outside?
Outside of the Forbidden City. To school or maybe the sea, where you can find all kinds of hot, yummy foods and lots of friends to make.
Yes, very well. One day, if you still wish, I will take you away from here.
Really?
Can today be the day?
For sparing my life.
Huh?
Please.
This is how we make promises outside the city. Mm-hmm. An everlasting promise.
For all time.
Either I protect Your Majesty, or I allow an alliance to ensure peace.
At any rate, I'm certainly glad
That was like a minute long. It made both of us cry.
That's a rough
I'll just accept your
situation.
fucking cookies, Funimation. How it's so powerful, like a minute-long backstory.
Your Highness, will the Emperor be attending the wedding? He informed me at the banquet back in the homeland that he would attend.
Miss Kaguya
The Emperor is
the
attending?
representative of the Sumeragi conglomerate.
Kaguya? What?
How dare he? Isn't she the Gurren pilot?
To a place like this.
He's a terrorist.
Well, well, well.
Schneisel, so you are the puppet master behind all this.
Did he say that out loud?
No.
Okay, I was like, what the fuck?
I suppose I should finish, huh? But I'm happy for you. You seem to be doing well for yourself. Frankly, I'm relieved. You're relieved?
Yeah, last time I saw you, it was a bit rough.
Me for advice. Just stop that. Huh? Millie, I like you. I really do. I hate women who have no depth to them.
Wow.
Princess Euphemia didn't abandon me.
Instead of running away, she risked her own life to save mine. She was the only one who helped me.
And I'll help you too.
Will you stop spouting pity for me? You're always playing around as the campus queen, then you hide behind Ashford as if it's a shield. It's the same with your engagement to Professor Lloyd. You always look down on me, acting like some self-appointed guardian while you swim in your own hypocrisy. I've changed. It's time you acknowledge that.
All right.
Kaguya!
Well, our wedding present has arrived of its own accord.
Oh, shit.
Girl, out of your mind. Her crimes warrant the death penalty.
No, you can't. That's wrong. This isn't Britannia.
Your Majesty, please don't get involved and just leave the politics to us. Isn't that what you've always done? Let us handle things our way.
I'm 10 years old.
Friend.
Can we please stop quarreling now? Today is a day of celebration, is it not? Miss Sumeragi, will you refrain from having Zero accompany you to the wedding tomorrow?
I don't have much of a choice, do I?
If that is the wish of the Prime Minister of Britannia, then withdraw!
This is your country. Like, he's a guest at this wedding.
Here right before me. Watchful as ever, I see.
Suzaku Kururugi? Do you remember me? We're cousins, you and I.
Of course I do.
We're the last remaining survivors of the 6 houses of Kyoto, aren't we?
Taizo Kirihara and the others supported terrorists. Nothing could have stayed their executions.
But this is different. Cousin, did you forget that
I forgot Kirihara died.
Do you plan to execute someone you owe your life to?
There's no comparison.
Oh, how sad. It's a good thing we're not able to kill anybody merely with the words we say.
Prince Schneisel, would you care for a game of chess?
Chess?
If I win, I'd like to have Sir Kururugi.
Huh?
What?
I want to give him to you, Lady Kaguya.
Oh, that would be an absolutely marvelous present!
If I can get Suzaku out of here, I can use my Geass on all the others. A checkmate that would turn everything around.
I'll agree to your terms. However, if you lose, I want you to remove your mask and show your face.
Agreed.
Some high stakes.
Colin's like, are you sure about this? Xingke. What will you do, Xingke?
We don't separate room away from the show.
They're live streaming. This is live stream chess.
That's ridiculous.
But I can't imagine anyone but my brother Schneisel winning this game.
If Lelouch gets beat, he's gonna be so absolutely
Ace of the Black
furious.
She's a lot prettier than her wanted poster. That's my kind of woman.
He is good. His Highness is losing.
My brother was and still is a master of this game. He's the only person I could never beat. However, that was 8 years ago.
It's your king.
If the king doesn't lead, how can he expect his subordinates to follow?
Impressive strategy.
I like to live dangerously.
The same.
He's down to very few pieces.
We'll get into a threefold repetition at this rate.
It wasn't my intention, but shall we declare this a draw?
I think not. You would do well not to underestimate the White King, my friend.
You wouldn't.
Checkmate.
But that means if Zero moves his king forward,
Then he'll capture.
Prince Schneissel's king.
Oh, that's too big of a joke.
He's deliberately losing the game?
What is this? Simply handing me a victory. If I accept this invitation, I'll be giving in to his intent. I can't allow this. This humiliation.
Also, is that even a legal move?
No, you.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I'm like, you can't move into checkmate.
Emperor would have grabbed it. I've now learned just a bit about what kind of man you really are, Zero.
Schneisel. You dare look down on me like that?
Zero! Princess Euphemia will be avenged!
Stop it, Nina! Drop the knife!
Someone needs to get a handle on her, okay?
Since you were Princess Euphemia's knight!
That's right. Then why?
You're just an 11 after all, aren't you? Nina! Hi, Colin. You're half Britannian, and yet you choose to protect that monster!
No, that's incorrect. I'm Japanese, Nina.
No, you're not. You're an 11. You're an 11 and you pretended to be my friend! Give her back to me! Give back Princess Euphemia! I needed her!
Nina.
Zero killed her, but you...
It's the most dramatic wedding ever.
Colin, you haven't changed at all. Even during the Black Rebellion, you were worried about us. Meanwhile, I
will never turn back.
My profound apologies, Zero. Let's put an end to our little game here. Now that I've confirmed my suspicions, I'd like to remind you not to attend the ceremony tomorrow. Otherwise, a game of chess won't save you next time.
Who's like, since I've learned what kind of a person you are because you didn't
That's right.
just take the
I'm
victory
marrying
that
this
he
man
handed to
tomorrow,
him.
and once we're married, I'll be leaving the Forbidden City with him. I will go to Britannia as a hostage. Never dreamed this was how I would finally reach the outside. I won't be able to return here again, will I?
We ask this question by the voice of heaven, the roar of the land, and the hearts of the people. How does this marriage represent the will of the Chinese Federation?
They've got a coup d'etat going on.
Xingke, have you lost your mind? Be silent, Xiao Ho. In the name of my fellow countrymen, I challenge the legality of this wedding. Hold it back!
It's strange. As much as I pray to save my starving people, I can only think about Her Majesty's welfare.
Right now, I must! Get off the podcast! Terrible situation.
Cutting it off.
Lady Kaguya, let's get out of here.
Let's go!
All right. Seize him! Traitor! You think the Empress belongs to you and no other?
That's right. I have no idea whether my action is in accordance with Her Majesty's wishes.
She may not.
These Chinese gun ruse.
It occurred 6 years ago, but no matter. I made an everlasting promise to Her Majesty in return for sparing my life.
A vow I swore in my heart.
I must
Save the Empress! I will take her to the outside world!
Xingke! Xingke! Xingke!
She does. She remembers.
The promise.
In my heart, there is no more doubt!
I appreciate this. You've made it so much easier for me to make my move.
Oh, that man too?
Zero. What is the
That man.
What a wretched coward.
My warning fell on deaf ears.
The Black Knights owed us for what we did for them in Area 11.
Which is why I'm ruining this wedding. The only thing is, I'm taking the bride with me.
Xingke!
Your Majesty! You filthy scum!
Oh, am I?
It's this evil laugh.
Yes. If Zero's true objective turns out to be here, we're in trouble.
Yes. Is that why you've made preparations for me?
Is?
Thank you very much. Once I'm properly adjusted,
This is a nice
C2 and
table
Lelouch will be
and
no
chair.
match for me. Tatius and Jeremiah Gottwald will be more than satisfied, I promise you.
I love that he's just like on the deserted island just with like a nice chair and some champagne.
With a little ice bucket
Yeah.
too, like
Nothing else.
and this really ornate chair.
Yeah.
Like,
They're matching too.
Yeah.
Like it's a matching set, the table and the chair.
like what? What do you think of Xingke and the princess?
I like, that was so cute. They're you know, he's gonna get her out of there. And then freaking Lelouch, of course, just in at the last second, making it all his thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really like her. I feel bad that she was forced into this marriage and
So bad.
yeah, and she just got and the freaking all those guys just like, oh, well, why don't you just do nothing and leave the politics to us like you've always done? It's like, why are you saying it like that? She's literally like just turned 10, if that, and you're and you're like, oh, well, you've never shown any interest in politics. It's
You were
like,
always more interested in blocks.
I just learned how to read.
You would always rather play with your marbles than deal with politics. What's the difference now, princess?
Yeah. It's like, I'm getting married to a 40-year-old man. I don't even know what that means.
And then there's all the stuff with Nina throwing a fucking fit to Millie, and then
it's
freaking out and trying to stab Lelouch.
It's interesting because when we saw Nina, was it last episode that we first saw her? Or like just more recently, yeah. And she seemed to be doing a lot better, like just, really working towards something and kind of calmed down and focused. And then immediately when she's confronted with things from the past, she just
loses.
She just absolutely flies off the handle.
Yeah.
Even oh, you're always all about the student council and you never care about me, and it's like, it just seems like the reaction is a little bit extreme.
It's definitely
for someone who is trying to help you and like maybe wasn't your best friend and like supported you in the best way that you needed or wanted. But there's no real reason to react like that. But yeah, this is good. Let's go to the next one.
Episode 10. Turn 10, excuse me.
I forget, this wasn't based on anything, right? It's
anime original.
Yeah. I feel like this would have been a really fun show to watch week to week. Because no one can spoil it.
Yeah.
So, like, you can actually theorize with people as long as you watch the most recent one without fear of getting spoiled.
Yeah, it's really rare for, like, at the time, I guess it wasn't that rare for original anime to have, like, a good ending or, like, a conclusive story, or, I don't know, for them to be good. Like, nowadays
something
it's, like...
worth theorizing on and, like...
It's, like, almost unheard of these days for like a anime original story, because it's wasting so much money that people could spend on the manga or light novel or whatever, and also like the shit's just there, so you can base the popularity of your series.
You already know if people like it or not.
Yeah, it's like you can make a prediction for like investment and advertisement and stuff like that. It's a lot more calculable. I don't even know the last like new series that was anime original that was like really good. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think. I don't even know.
I think Wonder Egg Priority was an anime original, but then people didn't like the ending.
Yeah, apparently it was bad.
Report your break-in status. Master Xingke needs backup.
They have ball gags. What the fuck?
It's very efficient
for his own purposes.
What do you think? Did Lloyd just hide behind her?
For this.
Sorry.
Of course he did.
I never thought the Zangetsu's first mission would be to steal a bride from a wedding.
Get Schneisel.
Zangetsu.
I'm on it.
New nightmare.
He's already here.
Hands off the prince!
Suzaku.
Can't be! Master Toto?
Flee while you can, Your Honor.
Yes! Now! Same system
like the
as
Gurren.
New upgrades.
So, it does work. With this Zangetsu, I can take on a Class 1 warrior like Suzaku.
So be it. I'll blow you out!
Will you shoot at me in this position?
The Forbidden City. Are they?
Suzaku Kururugi! Taste defeat!
Kyoshiro Toto! Not yet!
Shadow Longsword!
Shadow Longsword.
Toto, return to your unit.
You destroyed the Lancelot's float unit.
I like how they started, like, that's like the first time, I think, that always struck me. Like, when did they start saying attacks? Like, Shadow Longsword. Like, what?
I guess maybe it's because they now it's like common knowledge who the other people are. So it's like they're having a conversation, whereas before it would just be like a random unnamed enemy.
But like people, I don't even know how many more times that happens. Like, it's not often that they say that. It's like time. That time. I'm like,
So he can't pursue us. That's enough for now.
We need you
I'm
here.
glad that she's there to like help calm her down.
Because like sorry, one more thing. Because like the equivalent of that in this anime has been like the Varus, like that naming the weapons, or like this technology you improved it. It's just like I'll use this. It's or whatever. It's like a thing, not like a move. Like I don't know, like a special jutsu.
Well, wasn't he just saying the name of his sword?
No, I think that's like the technique that he did of like slashing, and then I don't even know what special thing he did. He just like slashed it up. I don't know. Anyway.
We need you here.
Are they trying to escape through a gap in our radar surveillance network?
Absurd! It's barely 10 days since they arrived here. There's no way for them to find them.
Have you seen the amount of stuff that these guys have pulled off?
Look at she's like decorated the whole place with cheese-kun.
Okay, take the next left turn.
Is that correct?
Whoops, my mistake.
There's the dog edition of it.
Are we outside the palace? Yes. I'm sorry, I didn't expect that your dream would come true in such a violent way like this, but... you remembered about my dream too! You both did!
They don't know when to quit! Get lost!
Whoa!
Significantly
Just killed like 300
What,
people.
you know how to get there?
Long ago, there's something I...
Our nation, the United States of Japan.
Your Majesty, huh? Is Li Xingke the one you'd really like to be married to? Huh? Oh no, he just made a promise. As your fiancé? Well, I told him I wanted to go outside 6 years ago. It was that long ago?
Wow, how romantic.
You think so? That's great!
Are you sure you want to leave her to Kaguya?
Since the Empress doesn't respond to theoretical argument,
You don't like that.
it's hard to deal with.
Say, Zero,
Wow.
have you come
A
up with
child doesn't respond to logical arguments.
I'm wide open, man. Maybe you can post me as finance minister or head of banking.
How about Grand Minister of Partying?
I told you to quit making fun of me like that! Come on, we're old buddies, right?
We'll discuss it after we finish the mission.
Huh? What? The bridge is gone?
You're gonna carry them over.
They fell for it just as I thought they would. Asahina!
I'm on it. All units ready for attack.
Oh, everyone was down in there.
An ambush!
Okay, let's try out these new weapons.
They've taken out our strike force, haven't they?
How did you know that?
Back and stage an ambush at the Shenchun Ravine.
And then?
Then I join up with my main force in Xiaopei.
Xingke, we're willing to overlook your crimes if you can bring back our emperor.
We have no idea what we're doing.
So how did you find out he was planning a coup d'etat at the ceremony?
I was working on the same thing.
Including the...
While we were setting our traps, we found some of Xingke's men setting theirs on the same escape route.
Then you got them to tell you their plan. Did you have to use a truth serum?
Yes, it's called Geass.
How are things with you?
Our forward nightmare unit is being wiped out! A nightmare?
Zoom in, hurry!
Why is it equipped with the same flight system we use?
Nightmare frame Shenhu, and it's only running at 40% of full output.
Shenhu.
How could the Haikyuu have built it?
Flight enabled or not, it's only one unit surrounded.
This might be my favorite nightmare.
Oh no.
You underestimate the Shenhu at your peril.
It's like his knives that he's got.
How dare you!
Silence! You people have no say here!
It's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Can't be. Xingke?
Zero. You shall not pass.
Gandalf.
Yeah.
What
At
are
a
you
bridge
doing
as
here?
well.
A flight-enabled Gurren. Colin Koski. Even so, the Shenhu will crush you!
Get him, Colin!
But it isn't recharged. Relax.
Buddy, she fought off the Knights of the Round before with the Gurren just like this.
Scatter shot! Not bad, but I'm
Excellent
a Black
movement.
Knight Ace!
Show me, Shenhu. Show me your power.
That's...
You know what it is?
Well, you see...
He knows because our team built it. What are you saying? We developed it at the same time as the Gurren, but it was too high-spec to handle.
A one-of-a-kind nightmare that no pilot could master. Until now.
Eat this! Try this!
What? Beam struggle?
The heavenly particle shocking cannon. It's just as powerful. But how did our enemies obtain it?
Good question.
It's based on a different design concept than the Gurren. There's no radiant wave system, and piloting it takes skills that are almost beyond human.
Well, there's a human piloting it now, isn't there?
Quite so.
Well, he was already just super skilled.
fate is sealed.
Like, just as
That's
a
right,
person
and so
being
is
able to
yours.
fight.
What?
You can't get away from me now.
It has no radiant wave
This is where I take you
system.
apart.
Really? Then I have no choice. I'm going to have to crush you.
My power supply.
Colin!
She's using all of her shit.
She's all tied up.
We can cut the cables with a pincer move.
Roger.
I like how she's like never been able to eject in her life.
I didn't choose this.
I know, right?
Damn it. Now of all times.
What? Chinese Federation behind
Ah,
us.
shit.
A huge force. No, hold on a minute.
Colin, no!
The Chinese Federation?
She's their prisoner?
God damn it.
Colin! Is your radio working?
Sorry, I failed you.
Forget about that! Don't give up. I promise I'll save you. Am I clear? No hasty moves.
Right. I understand. I won't give up. I'll do what you.
Hurry, bring the Ikaruga around.
God fucking damn it.
I respectfully suggest we withdraw.
Things were going so well.
We have to get Colin back.
Colin Koski is a single combat loss.
Night of the round.
I've made my decision. We're going in now.
But why? If we lose, we'll be crushed.
If the Indian forces betray us, we'll also be crushed.
Yes, but
Fair enough.
Shima and Asahina will teach Xingke the difference between strategy and tactics.
Right. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Zero.
We've been told to stand by here and wait for orders.
Oh, Suzaku, did you see these?
Of all the different vibes going on, they're just like, okay, let's go. We gotta get into this. And then they're just like, oh, we're sitting on this couch. Very nice.
Oh. Say, Suzaku, did you see these? Show him those photos, Lady Alstream.
What are they?
Here.
Oh, from my welcome home party. Ah, that one's an invasion of privacy. Oh, Lelouch.
And
If Shirley saw that, she'd be really mad. Oh, that's right. We have to contact Ashford, but I need to get permission first.
I see. Well, it can't be helped.
Lelouch.
So worried about us. Is this also Lelouch?
Black Knight.
She didn't know who she was taking a picture of, and then Suzaku's like, Lelouch. Wait, Lelouch.
Lelouch, yeah.
That rings a bell.
So the Chinese Federation battle plan will be to put the Shenhu on the front line and break through our center.
Relaunching full power.
Stop the Shenhu with my Zangetsu. Our range is superior, so keep firing as you advance.
Just break straight through.
Xingke. Akatsuki team, fire!
Without Kozuki, we're one move behind in this game.
They've broken through our center.
God damn it.
Use attack pattern Sigma. Prepare for rearward fire. Focus barrage on main enemy force.
Such wild risks! His whole battle plan hinges on the Shenhu!
What a reckless daredevil!
No.
What do you expect?
He's drawing Zero into his net. The true purpose of this formation is...
Oh.
Xingke, your plan was to rip down the bank of the waterway, but I lowered the water levels before the battle.
You think there isn't enough to trap you. That, Zero, is why you lost.
What the?
Quicksand.
Isn't this?
Correct. It's all reclaimed irrigation land. Even Zero didn't know about the corruption and shoddy construction. Xingke led the way alone, and then drew them back into the position he wanted.
He anticipated my move.
Because he knows the land. He's a man of the people, of the country.
It is the very land of our nation that is giving us this victory. Zero, you've lost, Xingke!
He's so mad.
Far from over!
Well
That
done.
was
The enemy main
close.
forces stop.
Holy shit.
What a disgrace.
Zero, I gave you my opinion. I told you to withdraw.
Then do it. Protect the engine room and pull back all forces.
Even if we return to Hodai Island,
I know. Ogi, what about the other place?
Right.
We finished a preliminary recon and survey, but...
The other place.
You've earned your victory, Xingke. Should have killed you first. You're as good a tactician as I am and as strong a warrior as suzaku. One could say the heavens blessed you twice.
Yes, but the heavens didn't give him enough time to live.
It's blessed him twice.
Just a little longer.
Blessed him twice and cursed him once.
Yeah. I love that. The fact that there's like a, I don't know, a pilot as good a strategist as...
Impressive, so you still had a hand to play.
We're losing. Hadron cannon go burr. Like just cut down the whole field.
Meet up with us at rendezvous point 4.
I can't find any news reports on the Chinese Federation.
If they're gonna go to that other place, I wonder if they're gonna go, secret underground hideout?
Where did you think?
Oh, I was thinking, because we just saw Orange Boy over on that island. I was wondering if maybe they were gonna head over there.
Orange. I love how he's just Orange Boy now.
We're going to be holding up in the mausoleum of 88 emperors.
The enemy will think twice about attacking us. The greatest emperors from Chinese history.
Sacred. So they don't want to attack it.
No reinforcements.
In that case, there could have still been room for negotiations.
I never believed the High Eunuchs would take that option.
Jesus.
Did you really think we'd forgive you after you plotted against us?
Immediate
betrayal.
We have more powerful forces to service now.
They called Britannia.
Yeah,
The
of
Knights
course.
of the Round getting
Spineless.
You
absolutely
never
spineless.
anticipated this from these guys?
Aid from Britannia? From the Avalon? Don't the High Eunuchs know who they're dealing with? Who do they think conquered half of the EU?
The freaking High Eunuchs, they're just like, yes, we will call in our good friends, like, the people that want to, like, take over your land, you mean? And that you're giving them, like, a good opportunity to, like, help them to take over your country?
Who do they think conquered half of the EU? It's Schneisel, the second Imperial Prince.
Well, it seems that the High Eunuchs...
D-Tar, get our little trick ready.
What? You mean here?
Everything is in...
There's always another trick.
Yeah, there's always something.
I have to strive for victory, even in this hopeless situation.
Then kidnap the young Chinese empress.
Oh, really? You're okay then, Madam Press?
I'm with Suzaku and the others. What's the news saying there?
The TV and radio...
Oh, thank
What?
God! Madam Press is all right!
This is Rollo in disguise.
Alrighty. So what did you think of those episodes?
Some absolutely crazy episodes. I love, like, oh, they've all escaped. And maybe things will chill out for a second while we, like, I don't know, plan what happens next. No, literally immediately. They're like, we better crash this wedding.
Yeah.
And stir up a big scene. Oh, that Schneisel, what is he doing? Oh, he's marrying his brother to the child empress. Well, we'll all show him in a game of chess. He's always the one guy that I couldn't beat. Well, looks like I still couldn't beat him.
Yeah.
Unless he gave unless he gave me victory, but I wouldn't take it. I love it. That's so good. Yeah, it was just so crazy, and the freaking eunuchs just like, oh well, we're doing something.
That's how they talk.
That's basically is how they talk. They're like, so what would you think about a battle plans?
Oh, well, I do this, and then I do this, and then I do this.
And then what?
What?
Just should not be in power at all.
I bet you didn't expect that at all.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, and then they're just like, Britannia will save us. It's like, all right, save maybe just you. Like, just you and no one else.
That's all they care about.
Yeah, it is. It's just
so easy.
a win-win for them in Britannia.
I like that Xingke, that he's a person of the people. He wants to save all the starving countrymen and all the people who are suffering.
But not above the little princess.
Yeah, he cares about her a lot. Yeah, for sure. Well, it's fortuitous that saving her possibly could save both because she has the power. She has the actual power if she can take it, or if she has other people, like helping her out. But the problem is the people helping her out are only helping themselves. So,
and like from what it seems like, at this point, they don't have really the numbers or the power to actually overwhelm Britannia if they tried to fight them in a full-on war, you know. So yeah, I love the new
Shenhu. The Shenhu. I love that shit.
Yeah,
so
and I
much.
love just like, yes, we designed that, but it was just, you know, it wasn't practical for what we were doing. But this guy is just...
it wasn't possible, not for what they were doing. Nobody could pilot it. Like, it's, you know, it requires a level of sophistication that they could not be expected of somebody to do. So, like, they were just like, it's pointless. There's no way that anyone could use this, so let's throw it away.
Do something else, yeah. I like that, and I like, yeah, because he's such a badass and so good. Like, he has used the techniques that he's using
in the
like in real life, just like with himself, like throwing his knives and everything,
using the sword.
So yeah,
shooting
it works
laser
really
beams
well.
out of his chest.
That was just a normal
too.
everyday for him.
Yeah, I really like. I remember it being way more badass when I saw it for the first time. But it's, you know what? I'll talk after. We'll talk later. Anything else you want to say? Big fight.
Yeah, big fight. No, why don't you talk about how you thought it was more badass the first time?
Oh, it's just it seems like this. I just it's more of like I need to watch the rest of this little battle in this arc before I give more detailed thoughts about it. And I don't want to like I don't know, set your expectations or anything for the rest of it. So
okay,
I'll wait. Leave a like and subscribe. See you in the next one. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye bye.